name and price. So I have created type product for ID, name and price. So I'm posting this for the product object. I'm posting all the values here. Value 1, Apple phone, and price is 1000. So when you display like console.log, then it will display the Apple 1 and 1000.
Okay.
Then assignment 4 is, yeah, wants me to write union plus intersection together. So here type admin, I've created admin, and here admin customer is a role as a customer, here role as an admin, and type as a person. So there are three different types: admin, customer, and person. So type user role, admin or customer in one type, and in another full type, I'm adding person and user role. So here admin or customer will be here, person and user role will be displayed in this type. If you go to full user, I'm passing that value, name, age, and role here, because admin from the admin, I'm passing the admin, I'm passing the admin here, name.
Yes.
If you go to a full user here, if you see on the persons, okay, full user, person and user role. From the person, I'm taking name and age. From the user role, I'm taking role, because user role is directly connected to. Yeah, making a union here from the user. The union is
Understand.
here.
Understand. So after doing this assignment, I think so you feel
Yeah,
confident, am I right?
yeah,
And understand the concept very well.
yeah. So this is yeah, till union and intersection I've done. I didn't do data types here. I was looking the data types, but I couldn't do. So,
No worries, no worries. So this is second chapter, which we need to do. Now is your call. You need to do at your end, or I need to share my screen and go through. It's your call.
anything is
But
fine. If you do, we can quickly finish it off. Then I can do the assignment tomorrow and come back to you.
okay, that's not an issue. Let me share my screen with you then. And do you have any question or concern?
Uh, so we are
Yeah,
doing TypeScript for the playwright, right?
definitely.
Okay.
And as I told you, whatever you are learning, don't think you are learning for a specific thing. You need to implement on other places as well. Am I right? You understand my point?
Yeah, yeah, I've understood. Yes.
So don't restrict your mind, because this TypeScript, whatever you're learning, you can applicable for your programming development part as well if you want to become a developer. Okay. So let me share
Can you
my
give me 1 minute?
screen.
I'll grab my water and come. Only 1 minute.
Sure. Take your time. Hope you are able to see my screen. So in a JavaScript as well, we will learn this data type. Am I right? And the same thing we are repeating here. So there are two type of, if we talk about mainly two types are data types are there. One is primitive and another one is uh, user defined or custom. Okay. So if you talk about primitive data types are available in a language itself. You don't need to do anything there. You just need to use those. And the other one is your this custom data type like array and object. These are custom data type. Or now in a TypeScript because it's working on a type, so we already have means we have a different more data types rather than array and object. We have other as well. We will discuss those. Okay.
Yeah.
And for that, let me create. You can see one file there. TypeScript. Let me make it organized. Um, Kumar, if you have any input or any improvement required, please feel free to give me a suggestion or speak out. Okay,
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
because it's your class, and I want in which manner you are comfortable. I will comfortable there. Okay,
Yeah.
practical or coding session. So for that, what we will do, we will you can say create a file there. Earlier we have sorry. So what I want to do, I want same naming convention. So it will save a it will look better and organized. Makes sense. So means after you can say 1 year, if you will revisit this, then it should be in a better shape or this. So whatever we need to discuss in that particular thing, let's move. Okay. Name dot is okay. So I need to work on this today. So let me change this to main.js. So let me remove this. Let me remove this. Now we need to discuss data types. Primitive, primitive, custom. Okay. So primitive, as you know, this number. Number Boolean number Boolean never any unknown null undefined number Boolean never string mm, normal symbol. Okay, so let's do this. Let roll number is equal to number 10. Let is adult Liam. Oh, my bad. William, you can say never. The never of this function is that so we can say never. This is a way to tell a data type, return type of a function. Okay. So, so never something wrong. Okay. And this number can store any float number as well. Like, price 10.5. Any you can say capital do anything is equal to capable to do anything, and so here capable to do anything, and here we will store in this name is name nar age 45. Okay, so but the problem is this with any, let's say you want to console dot log. What is the problem with any?
Problem with any
What is the problem with any? And why TypeScript not? Why TypeScript not means encourage this?
because any is only for strings and not for variables. I mean number.
Because it can not complain, hey, this operation cannot be happened. It's not applicable for this type. Makes sense?
Yeah.
And
It
if
allows
not,
Yeah.
Yes, if it's not a complaint, then it's a problem for you. What about your type safety? What about this your type? Am I right?
Yeah.
There is no use. Right now it's
Yeah.
complaining. It's a unknown. You need to be conscious. This particular operation there or not. If not there, then due to this reason only, your app can be crashed.
Yeah, unknown can find out the issues, but not any. So, for example, uh, yeah, any doesn't support only string, but still it process or run the program. But unknown will catch the issue there.
It will warn us. It will
Yeah,
warn us. Hey, are you sure? Makes sense.
yeah, yeah,
Which is a required thing. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So null is also data type. So let testing or undefined undefined test. Let what is difference between null and
Null and
undefined? Undefined.
null will show the null value. Will declare with means you cannot enter any value there. So if you type with null, but there is no data values assigned to it, it will be treated as null.
What is undefined? What is difference between both? Null and undefined.
So null is kind of I know the like value is empty, but undefined is like you can declare as undefined, but there is no value in it. So like for example, default value can be defined as undefined, where the variable can be declared, but it don't return any value.
Okay.
Even if you pass any value, it won't return any value there.
Okay.
Null is like completely empty value. There, if you return also, it doesn't return value because we have declared as null 0.
Okay. Looks for variable minor. Okay. And this is a where my name. Okay. You can give a string value with a double quote and single quote. Okay.
Yeah.
Because why is there? Sometimes you need to write a string where for a special character or things, and so it's required to differentiate which is it's an internal ending and it's an external ending of the string. Okay.
And you have given undot as you don't as unknown is equal to 10. You don't is equal to name Kumar is in the console.log. You don't to uppercase. So you are not taking strings, but it is taking as an unknown is equal to 10 as a numeric value.
Yes, means here it's an unknown. We cannot say it's a number, it's a boolean, whatever. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown means, let's say someone is coming on your door. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. It can be a PM, it can be a CM, it can be a, you can say, your voting officer, it can be anything. So, unknown is for warners. Hey, you don't know. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You already declare you don't know. Now you are going to use something. You are going to apply some, you can say operation. They are going to perform some operation. So you need to be double checked. Makes sense. If this operation is applicable there or not. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So here you will say if type of this, you can say type of your you doubt is equal to string. Makes sense. Then go for this else mm, go for empty string. Mm, mm, mm.
So here question mark is optional. So type if you don't is equal to string.
It's a ternary operator which will tell, hey, if this condition is matched, then go with this. Makes sense?
Or if condition is this match, then go for that.
Yes. If it's not there, then go for empty string. Now it's not complaining. Am I right?
Yep.
Because this operation applicable for string only. If it's a string, then go for this. Otherwise, it's empty.
Mm, mm.
Okay. Now we're done this null string symbols. Symbol is nothing. It's a, you can say, way of storing a unique values. Let my symbol is equal to name symbol. Okay. Control dot my symbol. Let's check the theory of this part, and after that, if something is left, I will show you in a practical manner. If no, then we'll move to this custom one. Okay. Do you have any question or concern, or do I need to run this for you so that you can check the output? Let me open. So here you can say. Okay. TS dot TS dot TSC, not TS, TSC. Okay. So now we need to run this node. To uppercase to string capable do anything because this is unknown, which is not applicable there. Am I right? It's giving us a problem. You understand? Mm.
So file you run as .ts, right? File you have saved as .ts. Then you convert it to .js.
Yes,
Okay,
you're
then
able to
run
see
JavaScript.
everything is working. Okay. Any doubt or anything which you need to discuss regarding these practical things? No?
No. So you're passing the value here. Um, so you're displaying and you're running there.
So let me call this import get error. If you run this, it will not returning anything because it's throwing an error. Okay,
Yep.
you cannot say if throwing is returning something. No, you can see it's throwing error. Mean never. It's not return anything. Never. Let's check this theory part. Mm, mm, So data type define the kind of value a variable can hold. Type safety ensures that a variable is used only in that way it's allowed. Okay. So what is the advantage? Prevent runtime errors, catch bugs during development only, improve code clarity, enable safe refactoring without types, unexpected crashes with types, predictable behavior. And when use strong typing when handling API data, writing reusable function, building large scale app, working in team, how execution thinking, declare variable, assign type, compiler checks, safe execution because it will check means now this type in number and you are trying to assign a string value which is not valid thing. That is a compiler is restricting that and warning you. Warning, hey, you cannot move ahead because you are not using a trying to do which is not possible. Make sense?
Yep.
You can think of real analogies. Think of container label, milk bottle, only milk. Make sense?
Yep.
Petrol tank, only fuel. If you will mix, system fails. TypeScript, check. Labeling. It's a strict
Mm.
labeling system. Okay.
Yep.
So here you can say this if we have a primitive data type, reference type, object and array, static checking, checked before execution, type safety, prevent invalid operation. Okay. And type inference auto detect type. I think so you are clear about all these concepts. Am I right or wrong?
Yep.
If you have any question or concern, feel free to ask or require clarity, please. Okay. Types in TypeScript, primitive types, number, string, boolean, which we checked. Am I right? Null
Yep.
and undefined. Special type is a any, unknown, never as well. And void, which we missed. But array is a you can say custom data type. Tuple, tuples are there, objects are there, which we discuss in a custom. Okay. And apart from that, enums are there, which we'll discuss. Literals are there, which we'll discuss. Union, intersection, we already covered. If you want, we can do that. Type inference, we already know. Am I right?
Yeah. Type inference is.
Yes. So
Yep.
type safety explained. Without the type safety JavaScript, value is 10. And it's a string value. Am I right?
Yeah. 10.
And it's not complaining when you are going to do this multiplication, which is
Yeah.
not possible.
102. You get output 102.
102. It will
Um,
not
in
possible. It's
it
not
won't.
possible. It's this operation is possible on a numeric value only.
No, it will give you error.
Okay. And with TypeScript, safe.
And
Okay,
yeah.
because it will
10,
means
10 into 2. 2 into 10.
yes, interrupt you and stop you. Hey, this is not safe. Am I right? Type narrowing, like you have a number that if you want to do some operation, then you need to check type first, then you can perform operation. Strict mode means it's a setting in a TS config. When we move forward, then you will see that TS config. Means if you mention this strict, means you need to require strict null check, better safety, fewer bugs. You cannot keep this variable null. Makes sense? Which are dangerous, sorry. Real world use cases, API response. You can say form validation, backend DT validation, data transfer or object. Okay, e-commerce product, common mistake. Overs using any, ignoring compiler error, not using strict mode, confusing unknown versus any, not defining object type. Okay, deep concept, structure typing, type compatibility, control flow analysis, type guards, advanced narrowing. Kumar, do you have any question or concern? So these
No.
are the assignment which you need to do. Okay.
Yep.
And if you don't have a question or concern, let's continue with the practical thing and do the practical whatever is we will check in a theory part. Even though they are not discuss symbol, we discuss symbol as well. Void is also data type. Means empty. It's empty. It's not null. Means void is not returning anything. So here, let's say this thing function. Let's say you can say print. You need to give us some value, even though it's not returning anything. But how you will inform to the TypeScript, hey, it's not returning anything. Make sense?
Yep.
So how you will do that?
Um,
Then you need to use void. Yes? That's it.
Written any value there?
No, this is a way to communicate to the TypeScript. Hey, this function will not return anything. Now you understand my point or not?
Yeah. So when you okay, so when you apply return, because when you have any values to return to the function, right?
Yes. Let's say if you will do that, then
So
it's a yes, yes, go ahead, please.
if you don't return value, then the validation continues and go to the and it keeps continuing with the execution, isn't it?
Yes, by default, if you not give a value, it's understand, it's a void.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But for clarity purpose, you
So
can
if you
use,
give any integer or float, then there should be some return value.
yeah, definitely, you can say this. Some. So this line give clarity. Am I right?
Yeah.
What is the input and what is the output? Let's say post result. Okay. And you are expecting this string, but it will complain to you, hey, this data type is not valid. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Because it's not assigned to a type string. You need to correct that. That's it. This print statement. Const. Okay. Sorry. No, that's which is possible because it's returning never. Okay. So print void test. You can see type number. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Move ahead. Void we done. And okay. So, now we need to run this array. Okay. Enum object literal literal union array enum object union literal. Mm, Type inference we already checked. So type inference. mm, Inference. Okay. Array to let name location.
Get error method, you have given get error method here.
Sorry.
Get error method. So you have
Yes.
assigned get error method, you have declared.
Yes. You can check this. It's there.
Yeah. Get error. Okay.
To show you then how this nav will work. Okay. So it's a string type. You can say this Deepak Kumar. Okay. And if you have this, you can say type users, then you can say users name string age number. You can create an array of this as well. Now you understand whatever you learn in this JavaScript, we are repeating the same thing here. Am I right?
Yeah.
But with a type only. It's a number, so it's giving us an error. Let me do this. 10. Okay. And yes. Okay. So for enum colors, red, green, orange. Okay. Orange. So console dot log color dot that. Do you know what is the need of enum? Why we use enum? Any idea,
Enum is
Kumar?
enum is enumeration. There that is one of the new features in Java, but enum is like collections, like it collects all the data in it, and you can
You can say think of enumeration or thing. Let's say the state for status of the things can be a predefined. Am I right? Like pending. Let's say talk about this delivery or order delivery. Pending is there. Am I right? And you can say deliver or go for delivery. Whatever status are there, you can mention all the status, and those cannot be changed. Am I right? So then you will use a enum there. And right now, if you want to, you can say this. Let's say, uh, let my favorite color, favorite color, let's say colors, okay, is equal to, uh, here you cannot write this purple. Makes sense.
enum is giving the set of values here, and
Yes,
union is also giving, right? We have a union as well. So what is the main difference between union and enum? Because union also, if you give union, if you write that attributes or properties, then you can display there.
but here you are able to see we have a three colors only. Am I right?
Hmm.
And it's not a data, means we are not serving multiple data types. We are, let's say, this is a, let me change this to a API response. Okay, API status. You can say status can be your this um, initiated. Am I right? We will just initiated, in progress, in progress. You can say load in progress, error. Okay, or success. Make sense? Now, means in a union, how you can represent these things. And this is the, if you will use this way, hey, this is a innate progress, these are there, but still you need to do this repetitive. But here with the help of dot operator, you are able to do that. Make sense? So at the place of this, we can say initiated.
CPA
And
status of 0, if you give, it will display initiated, right?
yes. And here, if I pay status, you cannot change the status there. Makes sense. In a union, you can just change any value. Let's say storing number or string, then it that variable can be store any number, any this value, isn't it? But here it's not possible. Okay, you understand the point?
Yeah. You cannot change the status value here. It will print whatever it is there.
Yes, restriction is there.
Yep.
So enum array object, I showed you this thing. This is object. Okay. So that's also fine. Type inference, union literal. Let's say you want to do this. You want to stick the user like enum, but with a union, how you can do that? Okay. So here we will say this status. Okay, status is equal to let status equal to this and type symbol this. So here we are restricting a user can assign this value can store only these values. Make sense? So here you will tell this. So if you do this, status whichever go. Okay. Status whichever go detected. So I can do one thing. So let's sorry. Mhm. So if not first literal union, this you get like is equal to others. Not as enterprise status. Mhm. Yeah. Also, dot log this test test literal union. Test literal union. If you try to initialize any value from this, it will not allow to do that. Okay. You understand this or not?
So if you try to initiate any value from the status, then it will give you the error, right?
Yes. You can see. My
This
name is
is
under type
literal
status.
union 2. Yeah.
Yes, please.
So here the variable name is different, right? In the test literal union and union 2.
Yes, variable can be different, but we are restricting. Hey, apart from
Okay.
this, it cannot. You cannot initialize this variable. If we talk about
Mm.
normal union, they
Mm.
have a flexibility. We can change the value. Am I right? But
Mm.
literal union, you are restricting. Hey, the possible value of this type is these only. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have a confusion, feel free to ask.
No, you can use only these four variables like initiated, in progress, error, or success. If you give apart from that, then it gives you that error.
Yes.
because the status type should be out of these four values. It should not be out of it.
Yes.
Within the four values, it should display. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it should be assigned.
Yes. So we covered these things. Union literal type inference, we already covered this. Now we need to do this. One more is tuple. Tuple. Tuple should be your this. Let's say my info is string number is equal to let me check this tuple. Tuple type name literal types we discussed. We discussed tuples. Okay, debug and 30. I'm doing right thing there. So debug and then console dot log my info. My and whatever data type you learn there, it's also applicable in this, like big int. Okay, big int, big int. Let big int is equal to big int 10. Okay, so do you have any question, concern regarding our today lecture or any doubt?
Get out, I can ask you tomorrow. Okay.
So otherwise you need to do this, attempt this question and think, and the subjective type as well, go through that and do the practical assignment. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do practical assignment.
Okay.
Yes.
So hope these things are beneficial for you. Video, your this notes.
Yeah, for
So
his beginning, it is very useful.
and if you think
Very
you
useful.
require something else, please let me know so that
No,
we
this is
can
more than
improve.
enough. If you be perfect in this, you can at least go to next level.
Okay. So let me push this for your reference. Run the class for data types and type safety. Now it's available for you to use. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Let me